But here's a very special concept and practice I want to offer. I call it choose, use, move, lose. Cue my Mary Poppins moment today. Let's choose, use, move, and lose the lens we see things through. The lens we see things through. The lens we see things through. Let's choose, use, move, and lose the lens we see things through. It's the most delightful way for you and everybody else. Okay. I'm gonna break it down now, y'all, folks. Okay, so here's the deal. We choose a lens to see our experience or behavior through. Great. We made a choice, which is brave and awesome and full of discovery and curiosity. We already win. Great. Let's say I choose therapy, okay? So now I find a therapist that I think I'm gonna like. I'm in therapy and I'm going to use this when in Rome attitude and use the shit out of therapy. And I'm going to examine all the ways it can help me. This is choosing and using this process. Then inevitably, I will come to a point where I feel that I have examined all that I need to for now, and I can move through this experience, graduate, you could say, to some degree, or simply just put this experience on the shelf for now. That is moving through the experience. Okay. I know that I moved through the experience. I squeezed all the juice that I need for now. And then when we make that choice, then what typically happens is actually a little magic starts to happen. And then something new comes into our focus or our field. And we start being like, oh, this is the next thing I want to try and investigate. And so we've lost therapy for now, but we've opened ourselves up to another choice. Let's say this new choice is a self-help practice. Okay, let's say, oh, I just learned about EFT or tapping. And now I am choosing to explore my next edge and my next level of self-discovery so that I can aid my evolution of knowing myself. This choose, use, move, lose concept, all I'm trying to say with them is that we can take our experiences and choose curiosity with them as opposed to becoming heavily identified. We can appreciate the experience. We can move through it. We can find what works for us. We can engage our senses fully and get pleasure and enjoyment and discovery out of it. And then we can just drop it when we're ready. Right. It's like a toddler, right? When a toddler wants a toy, they just go and they play with it and they play with it however they want to. And then when they're done, they just drop it and then they're on to like taking off their diaper, right? To me, this choose, use, move, lose process is like a mechanical, actionable thing that you can point to develop more non-attachment and less heavy identification with things. So I'm going to keep rolling with this therapy thing. Once I've chosen therapy, I can see the benefits of therapy because I've done it. But I happily chose to see those benefits, but I'm moving on. I want to keep exploring. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong with therapy. It just means that like, okay, I'm not there anymore. I'm moving on to this next thing. And so then I can see the benefits of healing tools. And I can see the benefits of meditations, and I can see the benefit of screaming alone in a field at night. And I can see the benefit of neuroscience. I can see the benefit of ecstatic dance with people who also love ecstatic dance. I can see the benefit of praying to God, to Christ, to the Mother, to angels, and to many, many more. You can't know for yourself if you don't keep going through the process of choose, use, move, and lose. It's saying all of my experiences inform me, they open me, and they lead me to more discovering. So when you're judging someone else for their part of the journey and what they're currently seeing as the end all be all of something, know that you're stuck. You're stuck, and that's okay. What I mean by stuck is that you're just not able to see where they're at. You're only able to see where you're at. And people can only meet you as far as the depth of their own experience.